Right. All right, all right. Let's do this. Welcome to the signature cocktail. It is 6:01. A little late, sorry. But we've had some craziness going on. I was earlier trying to test the chat feature of our setup and unsuccessfully. But, here we are. We're doing a thing. We're here. We're live. We're doing a thing. So please feel free to comment, chat, jump in. We're gonna make a drink this week. Welcome to Signature Cocktail. If you can't hear me, you can hear me. I hope. And yeah, just checking, make sure. Welcome to the Signature Cocktail with Kyle Hammond. There's a little pop going on. That's what was confusing to me. With Kyle Hammond, that's me. I'm a little scattered. Sorry, but I'm here. It's the weekend, guys. Let's do this. This week we're going to make a drink. The special guest is you. That's right, you. You are the special guest. You're going to make some comments. You're going to chat and tell us what. I'm going to have you sort of help me, guide me through. I've never made this drink before, but it's called the President Cocktail is what it's called. And I looked it up and I said, that sounds good. We'll go with that. So, everybody is in the chat. Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Nice hat. Thank you. Thank you for my nice hat compliment. This is a couple of years old, I believe, but it's solid Chicago, dad hat, I guess, is for lack of a better term. My first thing, we're going to jump right in because it's time to get to the weekend, you guys. The ingredients we're going to need are light rum, orange juice, grenadine, and orange twist. So those are our four main ingredients. The twist is just like the on top part. So, take it or leave it. If you want to get fancy like I do and make sure you garnish correctly, then by all means get yourself an orange twist. But just reminded me, I forgot to pull out my grenadine, so I've got it here. Here is the grenadine. This is my own special grenadine that I made from scratch, which is you take a pomegranate and you squish it, which I didn't know. You take a pomegranate, you squish it, and then you put that in with some sugar. It's kind of like simple syrup, which, as you know, Sarah, is sugar and water. So it's similar to that, but it's a little bit different. But we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I do have about 17 gallons of homemade grenadine, so it works out. But I am running a little low, so it's going to be time to make some more here at some point soon. I got to switch to my action cam. Here's my action cam. I moved my glass in the way, so there's my grenadine. It was up to here at one point, and so I'm about halfway through what I got out of, this was 2 pomegranates. And so you probably only need 1. But we're going to go ahead and start this process. Let me check my setup. There we go. What the first thing you're going to need is a shaker, which I have here, which I purchased from Kit Bar Supply, which, as you can see, is right there, which is some friends of ours. Rachel and Lindsay Miller have Kit Bar Supply here in Chicago. So if you need your bar supply goods, that's where you get it. So first things first, you're going to take 2 ounces of light rum. And I made the original recipe is 2 parts, which, as Lillian taught us, it's just like, it's just measurements. So like if it says 2 parts this and 1 part that, you can say 2 ounces, or you can, do some quick math, put together some ratios, as Eli is learning about in school. He's learning about comparing fractions. Yeah. Anyway, we had a whole thing last night at the dinner table that we were trying to figure out, like how he was doing it versus how the wife and I learned how to do it. So it was fun. Anyway, we're going to start. This is the part where Kyle, just make the drink. We're going to start by dumping in I'm on the wrong shot. There we go. Just making sure everybody can see what I'm doing here. So you're going to dump your rum, 2 ounces of rum. And where is it? Boop. Into your shaker. And then you got 1 ounce of orange juice. And as you can see, I pre-cut my orange. And I made sure I already had some orange juice at the ready. But I'm going to show you how to do some fresh squeezed with my... Yes, I did get the juicer from upstairs. I remembered to get it. So I'm going to do like that. Yeah, I'm so prepared. I'm very well prepared. And so this is the part that I'm still never sure. If you have a better way to do this, you let me know. But it always seems to like spray everywhere anyway, no matter what I do. So we're going to see. I don't want to squeeze my thumb in there. And see, that's not good. That's definitely not the way to do it, because just making a mess. I'm going to go ahead and... This is, again, the part where I am not necessarily the most learned individual when it comes to bar stuff, and that's why I'm here, to learn. Yeah, this is not the most ideal juicer, which is why I'm glad I had some already prepared. So we got 2 ounces of rum. We're going to put 1 ounce, 2 ounces of rum in there, 1 ounce of juice, orange juice. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to check on the chat while I'm doing that. Make sure everybody is following along. We doing good? Everybody doing good? Let me see. No thumb juice, please. Yeah, no, that would be bad. Something's upside down. Oh, my thing is upside. Yeah, that's why I pulled it out. That's why I was like, oh, let's try this over. You know, I do what I can. I'm still learning how to use that juicer, because it's not like it. The way it works, the holes are on the bottom, and so, but it doesn't. The way you would put an orange in there doesn't make sense. Like, that's not how it works. Anyway, I don't know. What do I know? Let's try now putting in some grenadine like we're supposed to. Over here is there grenadine. What are you guys' plans for the weekend? What are we doing this weekend? Everybody got good ideas? Here's what I forgot to put. Ice. Got my handy dandy ice holder, and I didn't fill it up with ice again, but we're going to do like that. Just drop that ice in, and got to put the grenadine in. Don't shake it just yet. We're not quite there yet, Kyle. I'm doing great. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate it. Yeah, ice bucket, right? I know the terms. I'm just not using my proper language word, as my friend Doug likes to say, my word usements. Who was here, or he was helping me earlier with the chat on my KBH Twitch chat, which is my testing site. If you're not following me over there, go follow me over there. Twitch.tv KBH Twitch. There you go. But while we're here, while we're paused, I'm going to get to the grenadine. We're going to do that. But while we're paused, the reason we're here is Corey and Sarah and I are in the post-production process for our web series, which is going swimmingly. We're getting notes to the editor, and we are moving on to the next phase, which is sound. We're going to do some sound mixing, which is very exciting. But we're really pleased with where we're at so far, because it never fails when we watch the video, or at least when I and Corey and Sarah say the same. It always makes me laugh. So that's a good sign. It's a good sign that we're still laughing at it here, even though we're in the thick of it. Seeing it a lot and a lot. It's still fun to watch. We're going to, so that's the Corey and Sarah Are Famous web series, which will be coming soon to places where you can see that. But also, in the meantime, we have Topic Is on Wednesday nights on our Twitch channel, Corey and Sarah, twitch.tv, Corey and Sarah. And you can follow us on all the handles and the things and the places and the various social medias, and we'll gladly communicate with you. That's what we're here to do. In the meantime, let's dump some grenadine in here. This is a 1/4 ounce. We're only putting a 1/4 ounce of this, so not too much. Boop, boop, doop, boop, boop. Oh, spilled a little bit on my finger. It's going to be sticky. Let's do that. Oh, I was on the wrong camera angle. I was doing this camera angle when I was thought I was doing that camera angle. This is me. Uh-oh. I lost the camera angle. Where am I? This is the fun part of... Oh. There we go. I lost one of my angles. There we go. That's why it turned off for some reason. What are you going to do? You know? So many camera angles. I lost my GoPro because the card was full or something. Thought it had 9 hours, but maybe it was 9 minutes. Anyway, here we go. We got the grenadine in there. Grenadine's pouring in. And next up, we're going to shake it, shake it, shake it. I believe that's what the instructions said. So fill a shaker with ice cubes and ingredients. Shake and strain. Boom. See, that's just that easy. It's not hard to be president. And yet, some people seem to have the hardest time. So, what are you going to do? Hopefully, our new president will make it as easy as this drink is to make, not get too stuck talking, and more doing. There we go. Sounds good and shook. And as Rachel taught me, boom. Oh, I didn't do it right. There we go. I did this the other day, and I pulled it up too fast and forgot that it like creates a vacuum. And so there was a lot of stuff up in there. And it all spilled out. It made a mess. Oh, so here's the thing in the chat that I wanted to ask you all. Which M&Ms? That was not part of the recipe. That was left over from the boys playing around down here. The thing that I wanted to put in the chat was which glassware should I use? I've got the regular coupe, and I've got this other one that is, let's see if that, no, that's not going to work. Let's do this. Sorry again. So I'm trying to take a poll. Which glassware should I use? I'm going to take everybody's choices and pick. So is it this one, which Sam lovingly referred to as the one with the butt plug stems, or this one, which is just a regular coupe, I guess. It seems a little fancy. It's very weighty, so it's less delicate than other coupes I've seen. But I'm just coupe. Yeah. So I'm seeing smack it up, strain it, shake it down. Oh no, I need a body bag. Thank you, Lillian, for jumping in and saying hi. Sarah says she doesn't want the anal beads one, so we'll do that another time, and we'll just go straight to the. Well, now that see, I knew I should have just done a poll. I should have done a poll at the beginning and let people choose which one they wanted to see, because then I would have had the votes tallied by the time we get to here. So next time, come back. We'll do some polls and figure it out. But in the meantime, I'm going to cut to this other angle. Let me jump. Oh, this is the part where I'm losing my buttons. All right, yeah. Oh, that's a pretty angle. Get that grenadine out of the way so we can do a nice display of the president. Oh, that looks all right. It's looking pretty good. Boom, boom. Not too bad. Not too bad looking. But then what I'm supposed to put on there is an orange twist. So I'm going to cut up a little piece of orange. Oh, get the label off there. Cutie. Get my handy dandy knife out here. I'm going to cut and go all the way around. Like that. I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do, but it's what I did. So I'm going to take it and run with it. You got an orange twist. I'm going to twist it over the top and then dangle it in just like so. And there you go. You got yourself a president. And you know what? Oh, it's going to be out of focus because I don't have my autofocus on. But there you go. You got your president. We got ourselves a new president. Cheers to that. Have a weekend. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'm going to taste this. We'll see what it tastes like. Never had one. Ooh, that's good. And I will say this, now that we're here, just real quick, as we're wrapping up. I will say this, that that's real good. The thing to note is the president got his name from when people used to travel to Cuba back in the day, and apparently there was a drink there named after the president in Cuba, and then it took off in America, and so people ran with it. But the thing is there's lots of variations on it. So this is the one I made. Some of them have sweet vermouth in it, or regular vermouth. Some of them have vermouth, some of them don't have vermouth. The one that I found was no vermouth. Sorry, Lily Ann. You know how I am with the vermouth and the dry and the gin. But I'm coming around. We'll get there. But this one was just straight up orange juice and rum, and I thought I can do that. So cheers. Happy new president. Happy weekend. Have a good weekend, everybody. Delicious. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week. Oh. Well, that's not what. There's the ingredients. So I meant to do that earlier. There's the ingredients for you. Good night, everybody.